Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nayanda back again to do a reading for Libra. Oh my god, you guys, oh wait, no, I think I forgot Aquarius. But I only have 3 more and then I'll be all 12 signs, and then I think I might do some pick cards. Anyways, this is going to be a message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. If you're a Libra North Node, then currently the nodal axis is opposite your North Node, which can be uncomfortable. Which can be uncomfortable. A lot of past life lessons coming up in general because the I don't know, maybe you need to know this, Libra. The collective North Node is, or South Node, I apologize, is in Libra, which means a lot of past life issues pertaining like to people pleasing. I don't want to point out the negative aspects of Libra, but because it's the South Node, it more so indicates something that we need to outgrow, which is the reason why I'm like people pleasing, maybe superficiality, or there's a lot of things associated with Libra, but I'm not going to shove that down your throat. But essentially, you might be getting really pushed to be more of a leader right now. And with the South Node being in Libra, maybe that's not something that you necessarily want to do, or maybe not in the way that you are being pushed to do it. I don't know what I'm talking about, Libra. That just hit me like a ton of bricks. Can we have a message for Libra? But anyways, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the information on how to do so is in my bio below. In my bio below. And then yeah, let's get into it. What messages do we have for Libra? So yeah, there's something, I'm hearing engaging, something about an engagement might be coming through. But there's like this desire for you to live your truth, Libra. Like I said, that was that Aryan energy to just be yourself and to do what it is that you want to do and not let anything or anyone hold you back. You have a lot to share with the world, Libra. You do. And maybe you're holding yourself back for whatever reason. Like I said, it could be some of the lower Libran tendencies, which could be like maybe being afraid of how something might make you look. Look, embodiment is out here. Being afraid of how somebody makes you look. Being afraid of how somebody makes you look. We'll get into that with the tarot. Of how something makes you look, or losing. Also, Libra is one of the money signs, just like Taurus. So it's kind of like being concerned about something pertaining to your finances, or being overly concerned with finances, being over concerned with perceptions, maybe falling into people-pleasing tendencies, stuff like that. I can't even talk right now, Libra. I was not having this issue earlier, so maybe, I don't know, maybe you or somebody else that you're dealing with is kind of tripped up with their words, or maybe you're getting tripped up with your words. Yeah, I keep repeating myself. I'm hearing something about a bankroll. There could be something on something pertaining to social media is coming through here as well. Some sort of childishness on social media that is ending or needs to end. That's coming through here as well. Can I get some more for Libra real quick? But yeah, you really are being encouraged to take care of yourself and to embody what it is that you truly want to do. There's also, Libra, an energy about being afraid of getting old, of aging. Maybe some of you guys are beginning to see signs of aging on your face and body. Especially as women, we are definitely, it's so crazy how they make us so scared of 30. I just turned 30 on Tuesday. And I feel like I just became an adult. Like, I feel like I just grew up, like, I feel like my entire 20s were all still like post high school. It was like still high school, but I just wasn't in high school anymore. It was like I still, when I look back on my 20s, it feels like a trial decade. It was just kind of like I feel like I just became an adult in my 30s. So for people to kind of demonize the 30s are weird, because it feels like life just started. But also, I think a lot of people forget that we have not had this long of a lifespan for that long, okay? The lifespan used to be like 50 years. So 30 definitely was pushing it. But now we're like upwards of like 80, 90, 100. So 30 is really nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of like, and also because, you know, we're in a society ran by pedophiles, you know, pedophiles. Yes. A lot of them tend to glorify like childishness or I don't know. As you get older, it begins to gross you out. I will say that. It's like, as you get older, like, especially as women, it's like, as a 30-year-old woman, I could never imagine myself or even see myself being attracted to a 19-year-old. I just couldn't. I couldn't. It's gross to me that as a child, like, yeah, they're legally an adult, but like, are they? Like, they still look like a kid, you know? They still talk, walk, and act. They have that weird lankiness to them. It's like there's something inherently childish about them to where I'm kind of repelled by it. But it's like, I love you, but like, no, you know. And then at 30, I begin to realize how creepy it is for like a 30-year-old man to go for a 19-year-old girl. It feels insidious because me being 30 now, I'm like, whoa, that's a huge difference. Maybe you're beginning to realize that like a certain age difference, or yeah, it's maybe like an age difference is kind of creeping you out now. I'm hearing something about the authorities too, but we'll get into that, Libra. But yeah, what I was kind of getting to was being able to appreciate yourself no matter what phase you are in life as well. Just knowing that you deserve to be treated well, and you deserve to consider yourself beautiful without needing some sort of external source to be giving you that as well. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. I'm hearing something about a Taurus. We also have Oracle here. Some of you guys, yeah, I'm almost getting that maybe you're going to like an older woman for advice as well. I do see that here, but I'm definitely getting with like, if you see this right here, the girl in this card is young, but the girl in this card is old. So there's something about maybe either you're aging and maybe it's making you insecure. But then like you meet wiser women that make you like kind of be able to appreciate your age or appreciate something about yourself, that something is totally natural and that you're beautiful and you're capable of anything regardless of how old you are. Yeah, you really, and especially, I mean, just think about a natural beauty. Like, there's something about you, Libra, being like very naturally beautiful. Like, you don't need, especially like, we're in the plastic surgery generation, and people are getting plastic surgery like a lot younger. Like, people are getting plastic surgery, bitch, like at like 22. Like, getting collagen fillers, that was originally for like people that were older, and like, because as you get older, your skin plumpiness, it goes down, right? You lose volume. So you fill it back up with collagen. And like we have people that are like 22 filling themselves up with collagen. I actually was reading articles that were saying that Gen Z are aging quicker or earlier. They're aging quicker. And they also said that fillers also age you. And I did notice that a lot of girls that like to get a lot of work done really young, I've noticed it does age them because they'll be like 23 and I'm 30 and I'm like, oh yeah, how old are you? And then I can hear it in their voice, like how they carry themselves and how they, you know, how they think. Honestly, I'm like, oh, you're a baby. And then they have all this work done and I'm like, why do you have all this work done? It's something like that. But outside of that, like if you are like in your 40s or something like that, it's like maybe you're beginning to see signs of aging, you know, signs of wrinkles or skin, you know, sinking or something like that. And it's like, I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but you're beautiful regardless. Okay, like Beyonce is 41 and that's like one of the most beautiful women, like period. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, as I watch her age, I don't know. It makes me feel more comfortable with aging. You know what I'm saying? First of all, black don't crack unless you smoke it. There is that. But the other part of it, I'm at 8 minutes. Let me not talk too long. But the other part of it too is just like, as you get older, as women get older, there is this grace, this dignity, this power, hopefully, that they carry with themselves, that wisdom. It's like true confidence, right? Not superficial confidence, but true confidence. And it's like even me, I don't look old at all. I feel like I still look really young, but I don't feel like I did when I was younger. I feel more secure in myself. And it's like not that I don't have insecurities, everybody does, right? But it's really like I'm okay. Like, yeah, I get insecure about stuff every now and then. So what? Like, I don't need to do the most. You know what I'm saying? You're a human being. Like, yeah, you're gonna feel good today and then maybe not the best tomorrow. But like, I don't feel the need to prove myself to everyone and their mother anymore. I don't need to try to prove to people that like I'm worthy of whatever. I don't feel like I need to do anything extraneous to myself to make me feel like whatever. And it's like I hate to bring this up, but like it's kind of like the comparison between, and I shouldn't compare women actually, but Kim Kardashian's energy is a little bit different when it comes to aging, because it's kind of like you can kind of tell she's trying everything in her power to avoid the reality that like life and that is coming. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like body dysmorphia is a really dangerous thing. Maybe I should be talking to you about this, Libra. Maybe you were considering doing something to your face or to your body or something like that. I don't know. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with getting plastic surgery. Full disclosure, I've been under the knife before. You know, I have. Only once, but I've been under the knife before, and I'm not a big fan of like shitting on people who get stuff done, but body dysmorphia is a very real thing, and it's like I always feel there's certain things that I just feel should not be available until like after 25. Like I don't feel like if you're not fully developed until 25 years old, and that's scientifically proven, don't hit me with no fuck shit. I studied this shit in college, okay? Like we're not going there. But it's like if you're not fully developed around, honestly, between like 25 and 28, if we're being real with you, and you can't even get like a hysterectomy before a certain age, then why are we allowing people to I don't know, nip and tuck themselves to that? And it's really sad to me that like I'm sorry that the younger generations are like okaying that. Like I don't have any issue with anybody getting plastic surgery, but I do have an issue with somebody being feeling so insecure about themselves that they like change themselves to a different ethnicity or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like they change their entire persona. Like they just change characters altogether. But anyways, sorry Libra. Maybe you needed to hear that. Maybe I shouldn't be sad. Yeah, there's something about somebody losing their youth. And it's like maybe you're kind of shrinking back from the spotlight a little bit more than you used to. Maybe you're not feeling as confident. Let's get into it, Libra, because don't make me cry now. Yeah, we have good health though. You might have people that are jealous of how you're aging as well, Libra. Like if you're like in your 30s or 40s, it's like you could look really fucking good. You know? And it's just kind of like there's people that are there's people that are around you as well where it's kind of like I'm almost kind of getting maybe you are maturing and the people around you are not. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe you're making peace with the fact of like everybody has these insecurities. Like my body changed around 25, 26. And the fat shifted, and apparently women's fat shifts like over and over and over again. But I used to have like a 22-inch waist when I was 21. Like I was really tiny. I didn't perceive myself as really tiny, but I was really tiny. And then when I hit 25, suddenly it was like I don't know how to describe it, but I wasn't mad about the ass though. Hey, I ain't complaining about no booty, but it was just kind of like my body just looked different. It looked different. And initially it was a little bit shocking. And even at 30, I think that was another, there's like certain ages that it changes. It changed again around 30. And I was like, whoa, okay. And to be quite honest with you, I looked like somebody that could have a child. And I think that's the point. That's the point. But it's like something about maybe the people around you, Libra, are not like growing up or are afraid, like deathly afraid of like accepting the fact that they're growing up. And it's like maybe you were raised around people like that or in like an environment that was like that. And it's like you're beginning to realize there's nothing to fear with going there. You know what I mean? With going there. And there's a lot of happiness. You might be moving soon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of getting you it's like you could be in like this back and forth energy, but we're gonna get into the tarot and see what we got going on. But honestly, Libra, this is a weird message. Okay, what message do we have for Libra? I feel like I'm just having a conversation with somebody in my room. You can be dealing with the Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Let me see. Oh, there's a lot of cards trying to fly out for you, the Libra. We have Leo and Capricorn present as well. Oh, just like Billie Holly. Okay, look up or is it Buddy Holly? Buddy Holly by Weezer. Because at the end, what I kept hearing was, I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, okay, but what's this? Okay, this is a different message. I feel like there's multiple, obviously I have multiple Libras on this channel, so there's going to be different messages, but we have Virgo here. So there's something about a loss of money. Like a major loss of money. Like a big, like it took a big hit, Libra. Somebody took a big hit. Maybe, you could have been working with somebody, Libra, that you are beginning to realize isn't carrying their own weight. Not only isn't carrying their own weight, but are not willing to carry their own weight. And you might be moving forward with a collaboration and choosing to work on something on your own. You're definitely in a planning period because maybe you invested a lot of money into somebody and now you're beginning to see into somebody or something, but now you're beginning to see that there's not a return like you thought there was going to be. And the reason why there's not a return, it could be literally because of some sort of childishness. I'm also getting a second message here about maybe somebody was relying on you financially, Libra, and it was kind of like it was making them lazy. It's like they just weren't carrying their own weight. They weren't doing their part. It's like they just didn't. There's this childish energy because, you know, Leo, the sun signifies Leo, but because, you know, the sun rules Leo, but Leo also rules like childishness. It's like that forever young. Leo is like a Peter Pan energy. And if you encounter people that like are Leo suns or with Leo energy, or have Leo placements, it's like you'll notice that there's always this little childishness within them. And it's endearing to a certain degree, but if it's not something that's tempered, then it can get kind of out of control because childhood is also where we are our most creative. Our most unbridled creativity is when we tap back into childhood. So that's the reason why, like, it's a good thing, but it's like a double-edged sword, right? But Libra, it looks like either, I don't know if it was you, but somebody was relying on somebody financially, or maybe somebody was working with somebody and like investing in them financially. And I'm talking like somebody like lost a lot of money, okay? And it looks like somebody's beginning to, I mean, isolate, I'm seeing that too, but somebody's beginning to realize that maybe something wasn't worth, I'm hearing someone might not have been worth it. For some of you guys, there's this third storyline about maybe somebody dating somebody younger to make themselves not feel old, but then beginning to realize that it's like there's nothing wrong with getting older. Does that make sense? It's like maybe, you know how like those like super old like guys will like I was watching 90 Day Fiance. This 54-year-old man was marrying a 19-year-old girl. And it was creepy because it was like how he was treating her. Number one, she resembled exactly like his ex-wife, like his first wife when he was really young. But it was like how he treated her was like she was like below him. Like she was his child that he could have sex with. It was just weird. But it was kind of like, and this is shit on anybody, but it was like, you know, you could definitely tell that he was trying to relive his younger years through this girl. But he didn't view her as an equal. It was like I have somebody to control, like a little puppet that, like, I'm sorry, for lack of better terms, isn't smart enough to know that I'm controlling them. Like they don't have any sense of direction, so I get whatever I want. It's a little concerning, but I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want because you're not old enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. And it's like maybe somebody, I don't know if it was you, Libra, but maybe somebody's beginning to realize that like that getting older or maturing is not a bad thing, right? And being with somebody that's like your age, even if they're younger, just somebody that like is a more mature energy, somebody that can reciprocate exactly what it is that you're investing, is a much better option than just getting with somebody because you're afraid of getting older. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's something that's really you know, I'm just called to say a lot of different messages, so I don't know. But there's something that's really gratifying about being with somebody that you can have an equal give and take with, right? It's like, you don't have to teach this person how to act. You don't have to raise this fucking person. I had to raise my parents, Libra. And sometimes I realized that like earlier this year, last year, as I was talking to a friend of mine, that like I was getting into relationships where I had to still raise people. It was like a pattern. Because my mom, she got really sick when I was young. We're not going to get into my life. But anyway, she got really sick when I was young. So I ended up having to grow up really fast. And I think it was that cat. Anyway. But yeah, I ended up getting with people that had growing up to do. And it was like, I was so used to doing that, like of picking up the slack after other people and whatnot, but I would resent it at the same time. And it's like, now I'm beginning to realize like, oh, if you want to have an equal give and take relationship, you need to be with somebody that is your equal, right? It's something like that, Libra. So it's like, that could be you. Maybe you were dating somebody and like there was like a major age gap. And like in that major age gap, you're beginning to realize like, yo, I'm parenting this person. Like, we don't have shit in common. Like, this is not like, you get what I'm saying. It's like something like that. And it's like beginning to realize that maybe you were fighting yourself. Like, oh, that's a hard pill to swallow. It's kind of an embarrassing thing to accept too. It's like, what was I even thinking? Like, what was I even thinking doing that? Yeah, Libra. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't want to say too much because it's like, this feels like a very sensitive topic, right? Because obviously, you know, as we get older, it's just something about getting older and living out loud. And it's like, there's something, the beauty about maturing is living out loud. I can do and say whatever the fuck I want. I'm not this insecure, validation seeking little girl anymore. You know, I'm somebody that has solid goals and I've accomplished several things and I know exactly what I want out of life and I know exactly what I'm looking for with people. I know what I will accept and what I won't accept. And honestly, I'm getting better with age. I ain't even gonna hold you, you know? You begin to just accept yourself. And it's like, as you accept yourself, maybe you begin to see little toxic things here and there. And you're like, I'm just gonna act like that didn't happen. You know, it's something like that, Libra. What else do we have for Libra? I don't know. Maybe this person, because this person wasn't carrying their weight, they costed you a lot of money. That's also coming through here as well. Yeah, there's heavy Pisces energy in here. It's like you're with this person and then you're beginning to realize it's just like, okay, this is not, I'm beginning to see why this shit's not working. You could even have tried to speak to this individual if this is a relationship, right? This could be a friend though. You could even try to speak to these people or this individual. And it's like, as you're talking, you're realizing you're like, you're not a day over 15, are you? You're not a day over 15. Like, I'm listening to you talk and I'm just like, you're not even capable of comprehending what the fuck I'm saying to you. And I know why, because either you're a kid or you're childish. This is like one of those two, right? And it's like, there's no shade in that. It's just you keep it a buck with yourself, right? And that's really what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing like there's a desire to leave behind some sort of flightiness. There's also something about beginning to appreciate past people who maybe you thought, I'm hearing indignant, maybe you thought were indignant, but they were actually peaceful. But like maybe you were used to like chaos or drama. Yeah, there's something about just like, I don't know, Libra. I'm gonna get clarity. Hold on. Can I have clarity? What is this other message for Libra? Ay, ay, ay. Is that the message for Libra? Yeah, there's this groundedness in you, Libra, where it's like, okay, you know, like, I need to stop running from myself. I need to stop running from myself. Okay. I'm hearing something, Alicia. Oh no, I'm hearing, okay, I heard Alicia or Felicia, but also I'm hearing Freak-a-Leak, you know, Alicia, Keisha, Tara, Maya, Monique. Like, maybe somebody used to be a player and I'm hearing in the background. I don't know, child. I don't know. Anyways, I'm hearing survivor's guilt as well. So somebody could have lost someone. But anyways, there's an argument. Maybe you could be arguing with a Taurus or there's a Capricorn, but it's like, because of this new perspective, you're becoming less toxic, Libra. And because you're becoming less toxic, you could be dealing with like arguments and shit like that. But I do see here like there is a secret that somebody's denying, but like somebody might have betrayed you. This person, if this is like a relationship or these friends, whoever these childish people are, might have betrayed you behind your back. And then you're beginning to realize like they were never capable of, I mean, yeah, capable of holding water. Oh yeah, we got the heartbreak card here. They were, but it's kind of like a heartbroken, but it's not really a heartbreak. Does that make sense, Libra? You could be dealing with a Cancer here. Maybe somebody is like a single father. Yeah, somebody's in denial about something, but it's like something might have broken your heart or bothered you, but like it didn't really break your heart because it was like you knew. You knew. It's like you knew. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it's giving here. It's like you knew. And you kind of realize that the reason why it's because of this nostalgia. This is nostalgia. Like you might even be beating yourself up more than you need to, Libra. It was nostalgia, you know? I didn't have a childhood, so I can't really look back on shit. 30 is it, baby. 30 is it. We doing this now, but it's like nostalgia. And it's like wanting to, I don't know. I don't have to dig too much into it. Cleared in the Ten of Swords, though. It's almost kind of like I'm not getting a message about something happening in particular. I'm just getting like, yeah, a little bit, but it's more like an energy of like closing out a cycle from the past of emotional immaturity, not having any sense of direction. Maybe being overly competitive with stuff. Like I said, that's something that as you get older, hopefully, goddess willing, you outgrow. You know, I mean, I was a lot more tit for tat when I was younger. It's not to say that I'm not tit for tat now. I got heavy Scorpio placements, baby. If you tit, I'm gonna tat. Maybe not every time. But if you tit, I'm gonna tat. That's just it. But it's like, I don't tat as easily now. It's just kind of, if you tit, I'm just like, girl, if you don't sit the fuck down somewhere, you keep titting, I'm gonna tap back and you're not gonna like it. But it's just kind of like it's this grown man, grown woman energy. And honestly, it suits you. It suits you, Libra. It do. And honestly, if you begin to realize these patterns in what you're doing, because the people that surround you, they are a reflection of yourself at that moment in time. So you might have begun to realize, okay, this is happening because I'm doing this. So I'm going to stop doing this. And I can promise you, Libra, as soon as you stop doing that, everything around you is going to change, because that's literally how this goes. That's the game of life, right? My nose ring. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's how this thing goes. It's like, once you decide you want better, you get better. You know, once you realize a pattern and you stop it, it's over. You'll never go back to that again, because you've learned the lesson. So it's kind of like, I am seeing you coming through here, Libra, tall and strong, definitely a lot more emotionally balanced. And yeah, I'm just getting this determination to be yourself and to shine and to not be afraid of what's to come, and to know that you're beautiful and capable and smart, and that no matter what phase of life that you're in, you're good. Like, it's all about how you feel on the inside. But yeah, so I think that's what I have for you, Libra. We're going to pull some final messages for you. I'm hearing something about a Taurus. Maybe watch the Taurus reading. Real quick, you could have recently gone through a breakup that maybe you're overthinking. We have heavy Taurus energy here. We have Taurus and Scorpio. Heavy Taurus and heavy Scorpio. Watch the Taurus and the Scorpio reading, maybe. Clarity on the Eight of Swords. I think it's mainly just like getting out of your head. Yeah, definitely. If you just went through a breakup, Libra, move to calmer waters. Get out of your head. We have Leo and Capricorn here. Don't fall back into toxic tendencies. Seek peace and stay there. Okay? Pizza. Okay, Libra? Almost a Pisces. Anyway, but that's my reading for you today, Libra. I'm sending you mucho cariño y amor, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao!